Greetings. I am Andrew Felton, a future Master of Instructional Design and Technology. Upon completion, I plan to have already applied to a doctoral program while continuing my current working career track as a university outreach coordinator and a community programs consultant who would come in and set up community coalitions for positive social and environmental change in areas that follow or that fall below the poverty line, all inclusive, of course, of the utilization of the most cutting edge training practices, technologies, methodologies, and theories, which I'll, of course, gain from my experiences here at Full Sail University. Equipped with the tools of this master's program, I feel that I would be able to share my knowledge with my local partners and target populations to enhance both their learning through the creation of culture friendly training and learning modules, but also their marketability as future leaders within the profession. Third time's a charm that stated upon the third cohort of program participants who successfully matriculate through college, I feel that my path of mastery would have been or has been accomplished. As I reflect on the five stages of finding my life's track, I'll share an order of introduction and expound more upon that which piqued most as my track. Coincidentally, the first appealed to my nature most. That stated, we should begin with Green's concept of return to your origins, the primal inclination strategy. According to Green, I was instantly transfixed, just as young Albert Einstein, except in this instance by my mother and my introverted fascination with social interactions, responses, and human behavior. My mom, advising over 50% of the local community, as I can recall from growing up, she, a former U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant equipped with only a high school diploma, helping all in need while teaching all five of her kids to do the same and to respect all people. Second, occupy the perfect niche, the Darwinian strategy. According to Green, we're in a space where competition is inevitable, but if you follow what you're truly passionate about, you should not be as stressed. I can recall vividly being very carefree and quick to tell you, please don't ask me if you don't want to know, as I will do the scholarly research. A split image of my mother and her brute honesty. Third would be avoiding the false path, the rebellion strategy. According to the text, the false path is our decision based upon all the wrong reasons, i.e., money and fame. My plan and agreement upon going to college was law school, a money move. Of course, my desires changed during my matriculation, but mom was not going for it. She began seeing letters of consideration for entry level master's programs in kinesiology. Yeah, major jump from law school, I know, but hey, that's the rebellious life. Fourth would be the let go of the past, the adaptation strategy. I had to cross over from being a tennis scholar and men's team captain to assistant men's and women's tennis coach. I was in for a rude awakening, thinking the ladies would respond to my requests the same as the men. I had to be coached all over again by my mentor and head coach. I welcomed it open-mindedly, and the ladies loved me for this to this day. And lastly, finding your way back, the life or death strategy. When I was laid off due to a reduction in force for 7 months, I like to have lost my mind. It was my first job since college. I had left grad school for this gig. I felt betrayed. It wasn't fair, but who welcomed me back home, still doing for everyone that she could? My mom, still encouraging and telling me that this is simply a transition and that everything was going to be all right. Truly all the comfort I needed to refocus and plan. In closing, my two personal goals over the course of the next few weeks are to submit more than 80% of my work at least 1 hour prior to deadline and to continue to write out all of my thoughts first. Thanks for listening and watching.